It's November 24th, 2024. And I'm up in Painted Canyon in the Mecca Hills. And we're looking at some fairly young tertiary sedimentary deposits here. And you can see up this little canyon, there's a ladder up there. So there's a series of ladders that'll take you up this canyon. I mean, most of it's scrambling up, and it's not that hard. If you're scared of heights, it might bother some people, but I think it's relatively safe. I came down it, and I'm with another group, and or my geohike group, and I'm just waiting for them. And so I would recommend if you do this, come up Painted Canyon, hit this, it's called Ladder Canyon, go up it rather than come down it. What we did is we went up Painted Canyon and then got up, there was a little switchback or two, a couple miles up, and it took us up on the top of, there's like an old alluvial fan surface up there on the very top. You can't see it from here, but it's beyond the rim. And then we walked down that, and then we got into this Ladder Canyon, and and I got ahead of them a little bit and hiked down here. So I'm back in the main wash. One of the interesting things up here, though, when you get near the end of the part of the trail that's in Painted Canyon, is you run into a body of schist and albite. That's a plagioclase mineral, albite bearing schist. And it's actually part of the Oricopia, or if you're over in the San Gabriel Mountains, it's called Pelona schist. If you're up in the El Paso Mountains up there, around Johannesburg and north of Red Rock Canyon, it's called the Rand schist. It's pretty much the same stuff. And the interpretation now is it's a trench deposit above in a subduction zone that was operating back when the Farallon plate was being subducted under North America. And so it's got a rather distinct rock type or lithology to it. So when you get up there, you see the schist, which was probably siltstone and shale before it was metamorphosed. You get some quartzite layers embedded in there, and I think those are chert layers. There'd be a metachert, and that would come from radiolaran or diatoms that were present at the time. And again, it was a deep water basin off the continent above where you had a descending oceanic plate. And the oceanic plate would be the Farallon plate. And at this time, when this was happening, the general interpretation is that it had a fairly low dip. And so that plate was, compared to other subduction zones, not dipping down into the mantle at a very steep angle. It was almost flattish, went way under the western edge of North America. I mean, you find this schist body way back in western Arizona, and so this has all been uplifted now, and you can see it. Of course, that's further up the canyon. All this stuff here is much younger. It's probably Pliocene or maybe late Miocene, and it looks like it's mostly stream deposits, coming off some kind of maybe an alluvial fan, but very distal part of the fan, but non-marine. Anyway, it's a great place. A lot of different options for hiking and geology. This is, I don't know if I said in the beginning, but this is the Mecca Hills, California. So we're a little bit to the east of the Salton Sea, town of Mecca, a little bit southeast of Indio.